This is my impromptu speech. I have in the audience today Andrew, Dave, and Jacob. They're going to ask me a couple of questions. Go ahead.
Tally, can you please tell me if you prefer slacks or a skirt?
I definitely prefer slacks. Maybe it's because I've always competed with guys. I feel very uncomfortable and pretentious when I'm wearing a skirt or dress. I really love the opportunity to dress up, but I feel like I can't get on the floor and rough and tumble with my boys. I have always had a place of work, for instance, when I go to work and work in scrubs. I'd rather work in pants. I would never want to work in one of those white scrub dresses. It doesn't feel comfortable, warm, workable. I'm not near as maneuverable. And again, I like to sit on the floor. So you certainly can't do that in a skirt or dress. Plus, for another reason, when you wear a skirt and dress, I feel like you have to wear nice shoes. And they're very uncomfortable. So I prefer pants because they're more comfortable, because I can be more maneuverable in them, and because I don't have to wear as nice pants.
Thanks.
If you were to teach someone how to be a nurse, how would you do it and what equipment would you use?
That's a very good question. Being a nurse is a difficult thing and involves lots of skills. One of the most important skills I think that we need as a nurse is the ability to listen. You interact with people every day from all different backgrounds, all different ages, and it's important to be able to sit down with them and listen and make sure you understand why they've come to you for help. One way to listen is to repeat what the patient has said to you, and that will be a great way to verify that you have understood why they've come into your office to see you. Another thing that's really important in being a nurse is making sure that you manage your time effectively. There are all kinds of things that are time demanding on a nurse, including the tasks that you have to do, the charting that you have to do, the medicating that you need to do, walking from place to gather equipment. So it becomes very important to plan your day and become efficient with how you use your time. Otherwise, the job can be very frustrating. The last thing I think would be important to teach somebody as a new nurse would be the importance of proper documentation. The reason that proper documentation is important is because what they say is if you haven't documented it or written it down, then you haven't done it. So while you are busy through your day going about your tasks, communicating with the patient and monitoring the patient, if you don't write down in the computer or in your notebook or in your medical notes that you've done it, then you haven't, and it becomes a legal issue. So we would go over listening skills, proper and efficient use of time, and proper documentation. The three things that I think are super important in being a good nurse. Next.
Which way do you prefer your hair, long or short, and why?
Let's see, I always thought that I would have long hair when I was older and short hair when I was younger because I wanted to be opposite of what's normally acceptable in society. When I was a senior in high school, I chopped my hair off really short like Halle Berry, and I really enjoyed it, and people liked it, and it was nice to wash and easy to take care of, and I didn't really have to style it much at all. So I liked that about it. Then as I got older, I started growing it out, and I like long hair. I think it's beautiful on women, but again, it takes a lot of time to style. And what I have found in the last couple of years is all I ever do is put it up in a ponytail. So you don't really see the beauty of long hair anyway. So recently I cut it off because of the time that it takes to make it look good. So I guess now I prefer shorter hair.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.